what you're going to learn here today is the Husqvarna stand for Motorcycle Live 2024. So this is Husqvarna for 2024. Husqvarna are quite small now. They only produce a few motorcycles. So they're focusing on naked on-road bike and off-road is what they're focusing on. But yeah, it's just one of those things. So this is a adventure 2-cylinder, 105 horsepower, which is pretty good. You got 100 newton meters of torque, which is pretty good. And then you got thingy monoblocks, and then you've got lots of wind protection here, spotlights built in, which is quite neat. And then you've got the main LED component here, massive shield around there, so again loads of wind protection, big panniers on board. The exhaust is hidden away behind the pannier on the right, and you can still fit a top box. And then as you go around, chain drive, but in terms of controls, electronic. But I think you'll probably be fine with gloves. Key, and then you've got this TFT, and it's a pretty good looking TFT. I mean, I can't knock it. It looks like a pretty good TFT. Starter. I've got to say, the switch actually feels a bit better than the KTM. KTM's starter switch, which is interesting. This just feels a bit more, less flimsy. You got your hazards, indicators. It's quite wide. So you're sitting here and you're like on this great big adventure bike, and I don't know, it's big. But there will be a lot of wind protection, so you can just do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles, and it won't bother you. You'll just be like, yeah. You'll be like, oh yes, I've crossed half the country. Yeah. So, pretty good. And then the engine's pretty good balance between performance and fuel economy. And that is the Husqvarna seat. That's actually quite a comfortable seat. Like, that just feels pretty comfortable, really. And the fuel tank as well. The fuel tank is redesigned, so that actually is where some of the fuel will go. If you're into that. And then this is just naked bike, really cheap to run, really good fuel economy because it is just a single cylinder, and it looks nice. This is a good platform to get into motorcycling. So it's only 44 horsepower. What matters about this is that it's light. You have you may have a quick shifter. Do you have a quick shifter? No, it's not mentioned here. No. Oh, easy shift. So it does have a quick shifter. 6-speed gearbox. And it's just very different, It's just a very different sort of motorcycle. Very different compared to what we used to. I suspect the KTM equivalent is a bit better looking, but you do get nice things like WP forks. So you've got pretty good suspension on this. You've got TFT as well at this price point, so that's pretty good. Gets you into motorcycling. Think of this as the is it the big single or some redeveloped? No, twin. So what Husqvarna did in the beginning is they used the KTM 690 engine, but now they're using parallel twin from KTM. So you got this lovely bronze on the side, which looks pretty nice. It's a naked bike, so very comfortable. Do a lot of distance on this. You won't be able to do it very fast because after 80 miles an hour, the buffeting would be. You won't want to go faster than that. But it looks good. So you've got this grab rail here. Grab rail. That's to put your fuel in. Switch gear feels pretty nice. Can you put your feet on? Well, can you put your feet on the ground? Yeah. See, that's interesting. Tiptoes, but it's quite high, isn't it? Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? It feels quite high. Don't know why. But again, so seating position's going to be pretty good. Ooh, look at that gap. Oh god, I can close the gap. So what happened there, small runner?
Holy fucking shit!
Seriously, that's a fairly big gap. It's actually a really big gap. I could literally close it. Oh no. TFT, wonderful. New starter, kill switch, hazards. Funny that the hazard is like really prevalent on the left. Like Husqvarna went, we're going to make your hazards really easy to get to, like on purpose. Good. It's very comfortable. Knock it. It just feels like a nice place to be, and it just feels like a very nice place to be. Not sure what else I can tell you people, really. See through. That's a good idea. That's a nice touch. See through brake reservoir. So you can actually see the colour of your brake fluid, and you can actually see its level. Personal choice, really. If you like these looks more, then you're going to go with the Husqvarna. If you like the KTM looks more, you're going to go with the KTM. It's the same engine. The only difference is styling. You notice the rear swing arm's the same. Frame's going to be the same, so it's all the same. Same. Notice this with manufacturers, how they cross. And then what you got here is like, I don't know what.
It's like literally trading in the office.
Trying to be.
It's like that evening. And all the pictures, like whole presentation.
I'm not sure what it's trying to be. It's electric. Oh my god. Husqvarna going electric. What range is that going to have? Oh, it's going to be electric. You notice it doesn't talk about range. Do you notice that? There's no talk about how many miles you can do. Because you don't want to know, because it would be rubbish. And then what this is 690. Yeah, so it's the KTM 690 engine in a supermoto style body. yeah, it's gonna be fun. Although it's very tall, so you can't put both your feet down. I don't think you can. So just to show you what I mean, yeah, you put your feet down. Oh. No, you can't. Ah, bugger. You can't put your feet down. Damn. Problem is because of the country that we live in, where we have like lots of hills and ankles and cameras. So Husqvarna stand. Husqvarna focusing on midweight adventure touring bikes and just purely naked bikes and off-road bikes. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a big